Okay, there he is, in the window again. Went under the bed. Okay, there he is, in the window again. Went under the bed.
Apparently the video footage captured, and what we see on it is completely different than what he saw with his own eyes.
After I viewed the video from this encounter, what I saw in the video looked nothing like what I saw in real time. In real time, it looked like another small shadow apparition sitting in the window.
Another fascinating detail to note is that after the fact, Kent went and performed comparative measurements of where the weird blob was to determine how big it actually was. The shadowy alien blob's height came out to be exactly 3 feet.
그래. 오, 쓰겠다. 이모 한번 들어보자. 아니야. 어떡해. 어? 아니.
And we know you've been disrespecting your mother.
What did he say?
Thomas, if you don't stop misbehaving, we're gonna take your mom away and leave you here alone.
Oh, bless them. What did you do? What was that?
That was my glass. No. No, I didn't drop it. It literally, it was pulled out of my hand.
Shit.
Like,
Just blow away. When Dave around me.
literally, right.
Oh, bless them.
Zoe, Bruno, and her family live on a farm that they believe is haunted. Based on videos that Zoe has posted, viewers believe that it's not just haunted, but also cursed. In a recent video, Zoe shared that one of her pigs had given birth to a pair of baby pigs born with unusual deformities. Unfortunately, they were born dead. Now this was unlike anything the family has ever seen. Because of this, along with other strange occurrences, they believe that something very odd is happening on their farm. But then one night, something really terrifying was caught on camera. Zoe's sister was home alone when she heard weird noises coming from the pig stable outside. She began to record immediately. This is what was caught.
Hola chicos, estoy grabando este video porque mi papá y mi mamá se fueron a comprar una cosa en el almacén y mi hermano Seban está en la pieza, pero yo sentí relojado por acá. No sé qué está pasando, pero quiero tratar de grabar. ¡Ah! Miren eso. ¡Ah! ¡Ah!
If you look close enough, you can see what appears to be a face peeping from behind a wooden post. Whoever, or whatever this is definitely unsettling to look at. Naturally, Zoe's sister had reacted the way she did. She's alive and well, but mentally, she is not okay, for what she'd seen in the stable has left her shaken up. Her family has no idea as to what she'd seen, but viewers seem to think that it was something supernatural. Until Zoe posts more footage, we won't know for sure what this was. Currently, there has yet to be an update on this whole incident. There's a small musician on YouTube by the name of Axel Loza who usually uploads videos that showcase his musical talents. From videos that show what happens behind the scenes for a music video to random clips of him playing music, there's no shortage of videos that display his musical skills. However, out of all videos posted online, one video has left viewers totally spooked. The video in question is strange, as it doesn't involve anything related to music like most of Axel's videos. Instead, it starts off with Axel's brothers waking up in the dead of night and staring off into the distance. Immediately, we can tell that there's something off about this video. Axel explains that he and his brothers had woken up after hearing strange noises coming from the closet. They were staring at it when suddenly, after looking closely, they saw something that left them completely shook. This is what they saw.
Aquí están mis hermanos. Y desde hace rato se quieren dormir, pero están viendo la misma cara que yo. Y es lo que me temía. La verdad es lo que me temía y no sé qué hacer. No se pueden dormir. Y vean, aquí está, pero cuando yo trato de abrir, no hay nada. No hay absolutamente nada.
Behind the closet's window pane, a ghostly face can be seen. But when Axel heads over to open the closet, he finds no one inside. It quickly disappears as soon as Axel opens the door. The camera pans around all over the closet, showing no possible hiding spots for the supposed person inside. Now, of course, it could be that Axel is just a really good video editor and had cut the video to pull this off. But slowing down the footage where the cut or edit could have been made seems to show no signs of editing. So then, if this is genuine footage of something paranormal, what exactly was caught on camera? Like most videos, it seems we may never know, as no further information has been given.
Most terrifying videos you'll ever seen. This video is from 2020 and it was recorded in Bogota, Colombia. In the video, a man starts to hear strange sounds at the airport called El Dorado. He decides to investigate and this is what happens next is downright chilling.
¿Dónde estás? Se prenden las luces. ¿Estás jugando con la llave? ¿Ah? ¿Estás jugando con la llave? ¿Ah? Necesito otra prueba. Necesito otra prueba. ¡Ay, marica!
There's a photo online that's been circulating through various groups on Facebook. The image was initially posted somewhere in September of this year, but ever since then, people have been getting creeped out by this photo. Now the photo itself comes from a family who took the image during a baby shower that occurred somewhere in Mexico. Lots of photos were taken at this party, but one in particular has left the family disturbed. It was only after the party was over that they looked at the photos and saw the chilling photograph that they can't seem to explain. It's nighttime, and the party seems to be going well, when someone takes out their phone and begins to take various photos. They see a group of people in the corner and decide to take their picture. Little did they know that they would capture this. The family was left shaken up after seeing this. According to them, nobody was next to this woman when they took the pic. They further mentioned that its facial appearance is unlike anything they've ever seen. Although some people think that this might have been a case of pareidolia, as the rocks in the background could have been mistaken for a face, the family is certain that this wasn't a rock or something pareidolic. They've taken photos of the same area where the pic was taken, and none of them show the figure that was captured. So then, if this wasn't pareidolia or someone they know, who or what was this?
Satan can possess someone. In fact, the priest who trained me, I asked him, what's the most difficult case of exorcism you've ever dealt with? And he told me he had worked with somebody for 5 years and seemed to be hitting a roadblock. And he finally says to the demon, "Is your name Lucifer?" And he said, the demon responded, "I used to be known by that name, but no longer." He said he found it kind of profound because Lucifer can no longer use the name Lucifer because to acknowledge the name is to acknowledge the giver of the name. And since Lucifer has now rejected God, he will reject the name.
It's like a child who rejects his parents and changes his last name or something because he doesn't want to be associated. Yeah, interesting.
Right guys, this coin, amazing. People aren't believing what's happening in this house. I've left this all night and all I've heard is it rattling inside. Now, I want you to witness what I'm going through here because maybe if you just see for yourself, innit? This is what I'm dealing with. Are you angry because he's dead? What are you angry about? Is that it? Why are you with me? Why are you around me? What do you want? Want the glass over? Is that it? You did it all night, come on. Break. What do you want? Guys, are you seeing it? Whoa. How is that possible? Come on, it's bizarre. At least they do lie to me. Cheers for that. Thank you.
Have you already heard about the 28 schoolgirls in Colombia that were rushed to the hospital after reportedly playing Ouija board? With no official word from local authorities regarding a police investigation, the unsettling story has left the community grasping for answers. If you are one of these girls, are you brave enough to try your hand at the Ouija board? If so, you can get one by visiting the link in my bio. But tread carefully, as venturing into the unknown can have unforeseen consequences. So before you dive in,